Good evening everyone and welcome to another night of our local news brought to you by CITV and Wattle.
15 heads of ministries are being considered to receive back pay from a pool total of $90,000. This is in accordance with their salary bands updated in March of last year but not yet implemented.
And why aren't the rest of the public servants being treated the same?
When the current heads were employed in July of 2006, they were appointed on the same salary band scale used in 2001. This was the case also for every other public servant. Last year, the entire public service, including Homes, received a one-off payment addressing the 12% cost of living adjustment back pay dating back to between 2001 to 2005. Following the loan payment, the original plan to spread the back pay out in 4% over 3 years was squashed by Cabinet. They then formed a cost of living adjustment committee to present other viable options, with the Chamber of Commerce proposing an increase to the tax threshold so that private sector could also benefit, leaving more dollars in the pocket. The committee has only met once since it was established, so with news that only Homes will receive back pay, fears that division will increase are rampant.
I'd never agree with anything that's not across the board. I mean, if it's across the board, yes, I'll fully support. At the moment now, it's just now widening up the gap in between the Homes and the rest of the public servants.
A salary for a head of ministry can range from between $45,000 to $100,000 per annum. Although grateful for the appropriation, it's basically still considered peanuts. Where the figure of $90,000 came from and whether or not future budgets will have the ability to sustain back pay and the new salary sizing recommendations is anyone's guess. The Minister of the Public Service Commission, Tangta Vavia, was approached for an interview, but local news was redirected to the Commissioner.
I know that Cabinet gave an undertaking that it will be back paid to the 1st of July 06, but I don't think that's going to happen because the appropriation is only 90, so we're going to go back as far as where 90 takes.
And how far is that?
Possibly within a year.
Okay, so that's only going back a year, so they'll still be owed more back pay eventually?
That I have not been informed by Cabinet. All I have been informed is that 90 is available, so I am sticking within the 90.
So how are you going to disperse that money? Who are you going to allocate that to? Which homes?
Well, all Homes salaries have been updated by strategic pay. Now, under law, the Cabinet has the final decision on the terms and conditions of Homes, including salaries. Cabinet has decided that I will have the final decision, and that will take into consideration the recommendations of the Higher Salaries Commission and the performance of the Home to date. So I will make that determination, and of course, being the employer of heads of ministries, that will then be given to the Homes. And once that is finalized, then we look at that component, which is the difference between the salary that they were appointed on and the new salary, and back pay that. And until everything is finalized, I will not know how far that will take back. It may be 6 months back, it could be 3 months, or it could be 10 months.
The Workers' Association is sceptical.
The question is, is there any allocation in the new budget to sustain the new salary? Because if it's not, then it's irresponsible.
The Homes themselves are yet to take up the issue and do right by their own ministries.
Now that the Homes are done, the Homes should now, or the heads of ministry should now, take this further and update all their staff.
Well, they should. They're getting back paid. Their staff aren't.
Well, exactly.
If everybody got the COLA right across the board, so the evaluation's got to be done right across the board in terms of the strategic pay in evaluating the banding system. Now, if the banding system have gone up, public servants' remuneration should be allocated to the right banding.
A job review appraisal of each Home's position will determine whether or not and how much the Home will receive. The 10 Outer Island Secretary salary bands are still to be sized. This will be a separate exercise conducted at some future date. The Commission expects to have completed its review tomorrow. This is Carly Himapo for tonight's CITC and Wattle Local News.
Te kanono nei te puapi a kore tane I te tai iri kapua te re neanga e rua epitoma te kakamata ate ia mo ne te kimua. Ko te re neanga o kiteia I te tai ua tutangata e mānakonako nei no te ere atu I te api I teitei IVT. No te o katea te amamaoanga te ka inangaro ia.
Kia ki te koe, kakapea te parani ta au api, e kakapea katoa e rauka I a koe te parani no ta au api. Pera katoa, e ki te katoa koe me piritia koe rutu I ta au api, ko ai ta au tangata ka arawe me kare, ko ai te au tipati mani I runga I te api I teitei ta au ka aere atu koe ka arawe e rātou, te kāriro I te tauturu mai a au I rutu I ta au porokaramu e mānakonako nei koe no te aere. E te kimi atu I tirera.
Kakamaramara katoa ia mai te tai au rāmenga takake no te au aronga e aere nei ki te api I viti I nā rā kare I tai ana ki te openga.
Koe, ko tomo ana koe rutu I te api, no te tai au tā ii, no te tai au manamanata I rutu I te oraanga, ko akano ua koe rira. Nā, ko te aka koroanga I rira o te iriri kāpua e aka te mamau ia nei, no te kimi anga rāwenga I te aka uki aka o mai, I te utaiake, te tomo atua nei rutu I te api, ko aka noo uara I rutu I te tuatau. Pēnei, no te te tumu I rutu I te oraanga, are e moni, kariki te kakape ea te kimi tauturu. Nā, te te ka koroanga I rira o te iriri kāpua, I te apai mai I te marama, I te apai mai I te kimi anga rāwenga, I tātātou tamariki, me kore te tai ua atu tangata te ano nei, I te api atu nā ratu I te karangatātou I te USB te kuke aere nei, kia rauka te au marama, kia rauka te au ki te karape I rātou, te kāriro I te tauturu I rātou, kia manuia I roto I tā rātou api I te tūranga o te api teitei.
Ko te akanono anga I tō o tuatau no te raweanga I tā au api ko te tai tūkau I teia te kite ia mai I te o tuatau I topa.
Nā kāriro I rira te iriri kāpua nei, I te akatea mamau, me kārera I te pai mai te tai akatea mamau o ngai a koe, aura ko koe, I rauka I a koe te parani tō utaime. I rauka I a koe te karangae, areo inangaro I te piriwawe rutu I teia, no te mea ui tai ua mai ne uki o te api, areo ki te ake mi te ate tū o te auraanga. Nā, no tātou rai konei te utamariki ka reu ke tai I te api I tūranga teitei, ka api ua tātou nā konei, te waine te tai au tauturu I konei tō tātou opati, ka re rā o ki tātou ki te kakape te aere I te tōpāpā, I te ngutupa, I te patie, te manamana tānei au, e a tākoto tauturu.
Te iranaki nei a kore tane e ki a oti te api I roto I te tai rua ora I te rā. Ora a auki a te epitoma ki mua, ka kamatatu te I re kāpua. Ka tuera auki te ki te tai uatu te inangaro I te pire mai ki roto.
Te ano rako I te piri roto I te iriri kāpua, e akanono o ia nei, tāni niu atu koe I te opati o te USB I rarotonga nei, no te tuku atu I tō e ngoa, e ka ano koe ki te tomo atu ki roto I te rira api.
Travel Moera no CITV e te Watu Local News. Hauru kai rake kau kia kou mai mātou no te tuangarua o te nuti.